Happy New Year, everyone. I am here to talk about Season 2 of the World Race. We will be, first of all, Xbox, PlayStation. You've got seasons this season. It was hard to try and get things organized. The team system that we got going for the PC League doesn't quite flow over to Xbox and PlayStation as well as it does on PC, just because there is just less numbers. So unfortunately, we do have to do a different system with you guys, but we've got that sorted. So because there's not enough, we need 2 to 3 players for each thing to be hosts. So they'll be hosting the lobbies where possible, or just whoever can sort of thing. So that way we have people that can show up, but they don't have to be there every time. Now, for PC, there is also a second league that will be starting. So there'll be the Street League and the Acceleron League. Street League is going to be the new one, and they're going to follow all the same rules as PlayStation and Xbox. So if you're in Street League, pay attention. Acceleron League, it all works by teams as the original season has. So you guys can skip ahead a bit because you've got a different system going on. But those in the Street League will be playing the same rules as PlayStation, Xbox. First of all, it's individual drivers. There's no teams, okay? So for the consoles and the Street League, there's no teams. You're driving for yourself and yourself only. Make your car as beautiful as you want, okay? Come up with your own team idea. Absolutely. I actually really encourage that. But it just means that we unfortunately can't do the whole teams. Your points are individual and you'll be racing for yourself. And also this means that we won't be using any custom tracks. So as much as I love some of the custom tracks that the Xbox and PlayStation community have put out, we will not be using them. We will be using default milestone tracks, and all races will be at the exact same time. So PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Acceleron, and Street all will have the same race time every 2. I think we're going to go 2 weeks. The reason we're going 2 weeks, that was sad to watch. The reason we're going 2 weeks is because organizing these on a week-by-week basis has been difficult, as you can tell by me not even being able to get this video out for Race 6 for the past 6 weeks, even though Race 6 and 7 have been done. It hasn't been 6 weeks, but it feels like it's been forever. So because of that, we are going to be doing bi-weekly, so fortnightly races. So there will be a submission sheet, like a Google form fill-out thing that I'm going to try and get organized. I don't know how to do it. I'll figure it out. If not, Shuby is phenomenal with anything organization related, and I'll probably get him to do it. So, Street, PlayStation, Xbox. Continue listening because this is very important. There'll be 6 races plus the finale, so 7 races all up for you guys. And it'll be the same tracks among all 3. I know we'll be finishing on Nitrobot because it's just a fun track to finish on. The rest, we'll see how we go. Where the rest are undecided, feel free to put in submissions for what milestone tracks you like. We might be doing Batman DLC, but I'm not 100% sure on if it works for people who haven't paid for the DLC. I think we may save that for Acceleron. And obviously, you'll need to be able to clear your schedule for that Sunday race time. For Australians, it's like, well, for me personally, it's like 7 a.m. on a Monday morning. So, yay. But if you come first or second in any of the first 6 races, you will get an invite to your respective finale. If you win multiple times and get multiple invites, you can either choose to pass your second invite down to the next person, so third place gets a shot, or you can just choose to keep that spot blank, so that's one less person to race against in the finale. Entirely up to you if you want to, try and spoil it for everyone, or if you want to make that finale exciting. So that is entirely on you. There is currently no prizes planned for anyone except for Street League. If you come first in Street League in the 7th race, you will win your own team in the Acceleron League for Season 3, so that's great. prizes could be added later. I'm not going to say there's no prizes for sure, but at this point, there's no prizes planned. I'm trying to get something organized, but unfortunately, it's a trophy would be cool, but we'll see how we go. It's no idea. Now, the PC League for the Acceleron League. There will be 4 teams from this season, so 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of Season 1 will be getting re-invited as they are. 5th and 6th will be decided by 2 special events that are coming up in mid-January. And I will not be participating in Season 2 in any leagues. I'm going to just go pure moderation, purely running things. It's been great driving, and I had a blast. But between getting up at 7 a.m., being just a terrible driver, I'm actually really not that good. And just, some general... It's hard to race and edit and all that sort of stuff, and I'd really like to just open that opportunity up to everyone else. I want to take more of a Dr. Tesla style role where I spectate the other drivers and all that sort of stuff, rather than actually participating. Because I don't personally believe I'm good enough, and I think we've seen very good evidence of that this season. I'd like to chalk it up to I've just had some unfortunate things, like the first race I got taken out in the last lap, the last corner even. That put me from like 5th to something to last. It's just unfortunate, but at the same time, it happens consistently enough that it is a problem. However, there will be, for the Acceleron League, we will be doing 10 races instead of 6. I think we might end up doing 12. We'll see. Same sort of thing, where winning will get you a spot in the finale. So there'll be that one extra race. So there'll be 11th or 13th, depending on how many we do. And you guys can also win a team for the individual drivers. So you are still able to drive as an individual, but also, obviously, if your team wins, your team gets to come back anyway. And because that season does go a bit longer, there will be a bit of time where the Xbox and PlayStation seasons are not running while the PC season will be running. Unfortunately, nothing we can do for subs. For not subs, that's the next section. Nothing we can do for Switch. Milestone screwed you guys, and there's no way for me to fix that. I'm sorry. And I really feel awful for everyone that paid the same amount for this game on Switch that we paid for it on these other consoles that have a complete game. Subs. Subs were a really unexpected thing for Season 1. Season 1 was a trial, and we weren't really expecting people to be able to... We weren't expecting for people to not show up. So the roster will be opened up to 6 drivers per team for the Acceleron League instead of 5. So each team will get that 1 extra driver. Maybe 7. We'll see how we go. What race was 7? We're 7. 7 drivers per team. It's between you and your captains whether or not you will actually get to race. You may not get to race. Some people still haven't gotten a race this season. That's between you guys and your captains. I'm not going to enforce anything about people must drive. Subs were unexpected. We weren't ready for it. So we do have assigned cars for subs this season. So there will be 1 car. I'm pretty sure we're going to go with the Mustang GT that everyone got to use. I don't know if we'll do a sub livery or a sub livery for each team. I think we'll just do 1 for each team. So that Mustang GT will be the car for substitutes. You can sub for any team. That's fine. We have no problem with that. You don't even... we'll make it the... I don't know. You don't need to be in the league, I guess. Those fans are not fun. So if you're a member of a different league, you can do that. You'll be able to enter multiple leagues. If you want to enter Acceleron League and PlayStation League, you are allowed to do that. However, the way that the console leagues will be set up is that there will be a drafting system, a drafting table. Your placement on that system determines whether or not you'll be allowed into a race. So obviously the first 12 will always be guaranteed a spot. If someone in that first 12 doesn't show up, then obviously driver 13 gets the option, driver 14 gets the option, so on and so forth. And obviously the more you show up for, the higher on that list you're going to go, the more races you get to be in. That's if we get more than 12, which I don't know is going to happen based on the numbers we've seen for Xbox. But if you are already in another league and that is your primary league, you cannot pass spot 13. You can only ever be 13 or lower. Just because I don't want to guarantee you a spot if you're not even guaranteed to be there because you're racing a better league or another league. That should be everything for Season 2. I'm looking forward to it. We are probably going to start in February, so we have some time off during January. So get hyped, guys. We will be starting all of them at the same time at this point, it is unconfirmed. But I am aiming for February 6th. That's what we're aiming for. This was a very thrown together video. I put out some dot points for myself to read and it has not made things easier. But we're going to look into prizes if we can. Even if it is just a basic trophy. Maybe I'll get you guys some sort of NFT or something. No. Really, yeah, I'm really happy with how Season 1 went. We had a few hiccups right at the start, and the whole league came together and really overcame those, which was really great to see. And we have like 2 days till race 8. And that's going to be the season finale, and it's going to, determine what teams are coming back. Is it going to be Nigai or BHR? That's pretty much all it comes down to. Is either Nigai or BHR will be eliminated. Tugas can make it, but BHR's got to come last and second last, and the Tugas need to come first and second. So it is going to be a difficult time for everyone. And I think the drones have already secured first, or basically secured for first. Anyway, guys, I've been ranting. This is a bit of information for Season 2. Throw your ideas at me. I'm happy to take them on board. Can't guarantee anything, but we'll see how we go. There is a 2-car limit for the Acceleron League, so as in only 2 people in the league can drive Trackmonger. There will be a drafting system, don't worry about that. As for the PlayStation League and the Xbox League and the Street League, there will be a 1-car limit. Only one person can take each car. Again, that'll come down to some sort of drafting system, which will be all in the forms that we fill out. Hopefully you will all select different cars and it won't be too bad. I don't know, select your top 5. We'll see, we'll figure it out. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a great New Year's, everyone. Welcome to 2022.